forces have launched assaults on each mega and SEAF units are engaged in fierce urban fighting on multiple fronts. Superstone Park has been destroyed. Alerts. This has been Coretta Kelly.
We're with you, Helldiver. All the way. The DSS is so large, it's run by 10 shipmasters. Can you imagine? The logistics involved in running the DSS. I could think about it all day. You inspire me, Helldiver. You inspire us all. Here's the problem with the bots, Helldiver. Their whole society revolves around violence. If they actually won the war, they'd have no idea how to function. If you've got any medals or super credits, you can spend them in the acquisition store. That's where they sell the fancy stuff.
Helldiver, the great struggle of our time has come. The ultimate junction of democracy's fate. The battle for Super-Earth. Class A+ citizens, who have earned the right to abide within the beating heart of liberty, now flee for their lives. Our most equal citizens, forced to live in fear. The Illuminate would twist Super-Earth from a beacon of freedom to a cradle of subjugation. We must annihilate them completely before they have the chance. I know these heinous crimes do not rattle your resolve, Helldiver. I see the vengeful fury that burns in your heart. Let no temperance stay your hand till justice is rightfully served. We now face 3 enemies, and each demands constant vigilance. A single slip, and all will be lost. We defeated the Illuminate in the First Galactic War, but were too lenient in our cleansing of their viscous imprint. Now we pay the price. Much about our foe has changed since the Illuminate last threatened Super-Earth. No doubt they have spent the past century preparing for their return. According to historical texts, the Illuminate society is strictly hierarchical. Their leaders may be over 1,000 years old, but ancient though they may be, their return has sealed their themselves galactic shepherds. In their twisted minds, Super-Earth is an existential threat that must be destroyed. Abject insanity that jeopardizes the entire galaxy. The Illuminate clearly aspire to reanimate the corpse of their ancient civilization. They must be stopped. It seems that the black hole created by the dark fluid was in fact a wormhole to some dark depths of the galaxy in which the Illuminate were hidden. We tore down their despotic monoliths and razed their xenophobic temples. For the last century, we believed the galaxy safe from the Illuminate's totalitarian tentacles. But it appears we were mistaken. The Helldivers received their orders from the Ministry of Defense, and I mine from the Ministry of Truth. In this way, the hands of liberty are intertwined. The people of Super-Earth look to us for hope, and we will deliver it. One enemy corpse at a time. The final absolution of Xenocide is a mellifluous clarion guiding our path. Our enemies forsook mercy long ago. Oblivion is all that awaits them now. Those changed by the Illuminate have lost something deeper than their humanity. Their very citizenship has been consumed, condemning them to a fate worse than death. They are voteless. Ours are the hands that will tear asunder the binds of tyranny. I only regret that I have but one ship's worth of lives to give to our cause. Each ministry is a fundamental pillar upon which managed democracy rests. Managed democracy offers true freedom. Freedom from the burden of choice. Managed democracy is a watchful shepherd, guiding the will of the people so they do not stray from safety. For how long have the Illuminate been slithering in the shadows of the Milky Way, evading our detection? Your sample collection is of great value to the Ministry of Science. Everything serves liberty in the end, even our enemies. Dissidents sow their lies in the smallest of fractures, Helldiver. Stay vigilant. Tyranny is a cancer, and managed democracy is the cure. And you, Helldiver, shall administer the antidote. The Illuminate, in their hubris, think us incapable of deciphering their wicked plots. But make no mistake, we will arrest their dark machinations, whatever they may be. Even after 100 years, the Illuminate likely remain few in number. Their use of our citizens as shields evidences their fear of total eradication. The democratic direction of the DSS is an inspiration to behold. It is enough to bring a tear to the eye.
Oh, I see you've secured some research samples. You can spend those at the terminal over there to upgrade the Super Destroyer. Get enough of them, and we'll see what this baby can really do. I hear a new voting algorithm is coming soon. Supposed to have even better candidate selection than the current one, if you can believe it. I give every crew member a half day off on Liberty Day. Some things are sacred, even on the front. This ship will never visit most of our planets. Why? Because they aren't under attack. And with you here, they'll stay that way. You know, the cost of one stratagem is more than most citizens make in a year. You can see why they only entrust them to Helldivers. Destroyer upgrades you can get for them. Ammo, fuel, personnel. I manage everything on this ship with one thing in mind. Making sure you have the support you need, Helldiver. I haven't set foot on Super Earth myself, but I've heard it's even more spectacular in person.
It is an undeniable fact that they do not have hearts.
And heart is what Super Earth is all about. Prove your humanity. Show you care. Enlist in the Super Earth Armed Forces and destroy the automaton threat.
You know, the problem with the bugs is that they're relentless expansionists. In their region of space, we found them on nearly every planet we've settled. I'd ask if you were gonna take a break, but I already know the answer. You and your fellow Helldivers inspire me every day.
Perhaps the Illuminate sought to convert our citizens into their loyal subjects, but found the allegiance of a Super-Earth citizen not so easily co-opted, and the brutish voteless were the result. You may find yourself wondering if any remnant of their former selves remains in the voteless. Do not waste your time. The citizens they once were are gone completely. The enemy may anticipate but one outcome: total annihilation. As the chain does not scrutinize the brevity of its links, Neither does Liberty mourn the transience of a Helldiver's service. We do not yet know how the Voteless were created. It seems the Illuminate wish to transform our citizens' minds and bodies. But are these monstrosities the end of their gruesome experimentation, or merely the beginning? We have long realized the twisted nature of the Illuminate cult, but to mutate loyal citizens into enemies of freedom, an atrocity beyond imagining. The Illuminate believe themselves enlightened, yet all their delving has not acquired them immunity to the liberation of an honestly placed bullet. Helldiver, you may encounter strange Illuminate structures within our invaded colonies. Whatever you do not touch them. The Voteless were once democracy-loving citizens like you and I. Now they are forced to serve the Illuminate invasion. Our responsibility to them is clear. We must free them from their tortured existence. Here at War, you may cast your vote many times. Once on Election Day, and another with every bullet buried in an enemy combatant.
The enemies on the battlefield are one thing, but at least they're out in the open. It's the traitors among us I truly hate. Some of the crew like to talk about what they'll do when the war is over. I don't allow that sort of thing. We need to focus on the fight. If we don't stop the bugs' mindless reproduction, the burden's going to fall on our children, and our children's children. Liberty rests on your shoulders, Helldiver. I know you can bear the weight. The election is coming up. Even in the midst of war, managed democracy stands strong. The more we fight, the more it becomes clear that our enemies will never accept our way of life. It's us or them. Each mission puts this crew at risk, but everyone here would gladly give their lives to preserve democracy. 01000001, 01001000. That was the first intercepted bot message. Our analysts think it means, kill all humans. Our enemies can fight as hard as they like, but freedom always wins. The bugs are basically an out-of-control pest, and you're the exterminator.
Liberty's enemies march ever closer.
Retrieve it or die trying. Of all the wonders humanity has achieved, the one that cannot remain in enemy hands is, without question,
Eagle Sweat. We've patented nanofragrance technology that literally rewrites your DNA to make you smell like a hero of the Federation. Eagle Sweat. Don't just smell it. Live it.